When you talk to any Christian apologist, they'll proudly tell you the reason Jesus had to die was because God's justice is perfect. God's justice is perfect. Somebody had to pay for the sins of mankind, the original fall, and the price of sin is always blood. What a peaceful religion. Islam, violent. Justice. Remember the word justice. When Muslims say, "Why can't God just forgive?" it sounds a perfectly reasonable solution. Works for the Jews, works for Muslims. They vehemently object. No, that is not just. Somebody must pay. God is perfect, and he demands perfect justice. There's that word again, justice. So let's examine this uber-just Christian God and see how just he really is. Imagine, if you will, a pair of identical twin brothers. One called Adam, who enjoys reading, is a homebody, and another is Jack. Jack likes going out with his friends. Some are a bad influence on him. One day he ends up stealing a phone case from a shop. He doesn't get caught right away, gets chased all the way home. The police eventually track him down. They knock on his father's door and ask about Jack. If you're a sincere Christian watching this, I need honesty. Tell me if this makes sense to you. Is this just? Should the father hand over his son? Well, of course, that's the right thing to do. Well, it's the just thing to do. Take him away, take away the child, lock him up, throw away the keys. Okay, maybe not the last bit, but you get the idea. We can all agree on father handing over the child, but which one? This isn't meant to be a trick question, by the way. Obviously Jack, for Jack is the one who committed the crime, right? Come on, I need you to be quicker. But what if the father handed over his other son, Adam, the innocent one, who never even left the house and didn't commit the crime? You'd think the father, fundamentally unjust, morally flawed, even mad for doing so. Then why don't you feel the same way around Jesus? If mankind is sinful, why does God make his innocent son, Jesus, pay for their disgusting sins? Why is that just and fair and reasonable and virtuous? Yes, virtuous. It's seen as the greatest act of piety until Jack sacrificed himself for Rose in the Titanic. Yet when a father hands his innocent son over to the police, it's unjust and wrong. You clearly see the flaw in the story. But yet, you can't see the very same flaw and injustice meted out on innocent Jesus.
Oh no!
Am I really being unreasonable?
Oh no!
So I will tell you why. As a Christian, you just don't see it. Because when a story like the crucifixion gets repeated throughout the centuries by people in authority like the church, it essentially becomes dogma. You accept it on face value and no longer question it, even when it's so obviously bonkers and morally flawed. But I think that time is over. For the sake of true justice, it's time to question these long-held, super dodgy assumptions. Ask yourself, why is this God less just than us mere mortals? If I can see the flaw in the idea of the innocent paying for the sin of the guilty as a mere human, why can't God, especially when he's supposed to be so perfect and just. Please do yourself a favor and just think. And keep asking, why am I more just than God?